Hello YouTube, Benchmade55 here, working on another project here. And what I got going on here is, this is some old growth pine that I picked up, and I'm going to be building farm tables out of this, in different sizes. And so the first step is first I have to take all this wood and plane it all down, joint all the edges, get them nice. And then I start the process of gluing them up to get some nice width. And so I started out with two pieces. They're about maybe 11 inches wide, something like that. And I glued two pieces together first, and then I glued two pieces together there. And I will, after those dry, I'll run them through and get this edge off of here. There's going to be a little edge where the boards are not perfectly aligned, because I will then separate these two, clean them all up, and then I'll glue them together, and that will make a tabletop. And then I will go from there. But I just wanted to show you that this is 150-year-old wood, and the grain is just so beautiful. See, this is the way. Let me grab this board here. This is how I got this wood. Just like this. And then from there, I had to clean it all up. Now, this, just to show you how tight the grain is, let me just come over here. And you can see that grain, and each one of those rings is a growth ring. And this is old growth lumber right here. And it's absolutely beautiful. So this is going to make a really nice farm table. Now I'm going to probably do some different styles on the legs. I'm thinking some round ones that I'll turn on the lathe over there, and then maybe some tapered legs too. So I just have to see what moves me as I move along here and see what the table is going to look like. And then I might do something also that's called a breadboard end. And what that will be is, on the end of the table, I'm going to, I don't know if you can see that there. Let me move this. But on the end of the table, the grain would go a different direction here. It'll run along this way here. And what that does is helps, number one, hide the end grain. Sometimes people don't like to see that. And number two, it will also make for a flat table that goes across, because wood expands and contracts with the seasons, and so to keep it from buckling and getting wavy, you put this on there. It's called a breadboard end, and there is little holes and stuff in it from all the bugs and all that, because it's a reclaimed lumber. And so I'm just going to try to fill in some of the larger holes. And so what I've done is taken blue tape and put it around the holes, and then I've used an X-Acto knife and carved them out, the holes. So now I'm going to mix some 5-minute epoxy. Let me show you that. Here it is right here. I'm going to use some Gorilla Glue 5-minute epoxy and put that in the holes. Okay, here's the 5-minute epoxy, and you just squeeze. I don't know if you can see that over there. Let me try over here. And you just squeeze this right out here in equal portions. And mix her up. Now this is supposed to dry clear. And I did a little sample on another board to see that it was going to work. And it's going to have a little bit of a shine to it, which I'll tone down if it looks like too much with some wax and stuff later on. So I'll take some of this. It's good and mixed. Put a little bit in a hole here. Let it start to fill in. While that's filling in, I'll get another hole. And then I'm going to take a little piece of the scrap here and try to just make it flat across the top. Okay, so all the holes are fixed, and now let's just see if I can zoom in there. And you can see that it still has a little shine to it, and it's wet looking, and that will go away as it dries all the way, and I put a finish over it. And so that is a quick way to fill some holes with a clear epoxy. So here we have the finished product right here. There's the legs, they're tapered on the bottom. And I'm really happy the way the top came out. So this is, like I said, old growth pine. There's a little shot of this. This is the breadboard end, and you can see the 3 pegs in it. Look at that grain. Isn't that beautiful? The legs and the apron, which is down there. The apron is that long piece going along. That is mortised and tenon into the leg. Oh, you're getting a lot of glare. So, anyway, I'm happy with the way it turned out. It should be an heirloom piece that should last several lifetimes. Benchmade 55 out.